Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dennis and I am home for the holidays and I'm also in quarantine because I have COVID. Today I want to talk about all of the things I did for the falalalathon, readathon on Twitter, which was hosted by Ash's Reading Journey and Lore Loves Literature on YouTube. All of those links will be down below. It's basically a set of 16 challenges that you could do that were both reading and just wintry based during the entire month of December, and I was able to complete every single challenge. So let me tell you about them. First one is Christmas cookie, make a sweet treat. So in my previous video that I just uploaded, that is where I completed that challenge. I made Tasty's latest and greatest softest sugar cookies ever, and if you want to know how those tasted, you should go and watch that YouTube video. Just saying. I did some of these challenges in like a set and posted a couple of YouTube shorts because I'm trying to experiment with how those work. So I did a couple of YouTube shorts to do some of these challenges. So for the next 4 challenges, we've got Sweater, have a cozy movie night in, Kinara, light your favorite candle, Flannel, a self-care night, and Evergreen, watch a movie set in winter. What I did that night was I lit one of my favorite candles. It's a lavender candle. I really love the smell of lavender. I set up, it's that documentary Our Planet, and I watched the Arctic polar bear episode. I think it was polar bears. It was either polar bears or penguins. Tucked myself in, watched it before I went to bed. It was really nice. I wrote some in my journal. I do that for self-care. I do a lot of writing my feelings down and everything. But yeah, that was another set of challenges. Really fun. I really liked it. I posted a YouTube shorts of that.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10 glistening once again.
Next up is 3 more challenges. Hot cocoa, drink a seasonal drink. Bonfire, make a seasonal playlist. And Menorah, write down what you are thankful for this year. I did this all. There's a Starbucks on campus at the school I go to, so I went to Starbucks, got myself a drink. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. I think it was like a peppermint mocha latte. Those things are so good. Set my computer up at one of the tables, made a whole Spotify playlist that I'll link down below if you want to take a listen. And I wrote down everything that I was thankful for this year. I also posted a shorts of that.
Yeah. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and
For the comfort challenge, call a family member or friend. I call my friends and my family a lot, so I didn't really record every single time I did this. But what I really like to do for fun is I love to stream video games. I do that a lot. So really any of those streams where I call with my friends and play video games, that's always really fun. I love doing that. And I also did a couple of reading streams these past couple of weeks. And then this December, I came home for the holidays in between my school break. Holidays weren't as festive as they usually are because around Christmas time, both my parents got the C word, the vid, the virus. So I spent all week taking care of them, which is why I have it now. But once they were feeling better, we were able to exchange gifts and everything, and that was really fun. And I got to cook a really nice dinner for them. I made ribs, I made baked cauliflower. Like, it was delicious. It was really fun. And being home for the holidays and being able to see my friends from home and my family, it's all been really nice. So hopefully all of you have been able to spend some time with your family or your friends this holiday season and share and spread that love and that joy. Okay, and now for the bulk of this readathon is actually reading the books. So let's get into that. First up, Winter Solstice. Read the shortest book on your TBR. The shortest book on my TBR was a 16-page book called Troll. I don't know why this was on my TBR in the first place, but it was basically like, I don't know why I put it on there. I think I put it on there as a joke to like read through it and just laugh. I originally put like all 4 parts on it and then got rid of the other 3 after I read the first part because I was like, why did I do this? It was like, basically the female main character goes on this dating website and meets the male main character. Male main character is super weird and just like super like sexual and like next. Sledding. Read a fast-paced book. The fast-paced book that I read was Hollow City, which is the second book in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. So in the first book, the main character, Jacob, his grandfather, dies, gives him a bunch of hints to like go find these peculiar children that he thought growing up were just completely made up people. Goes to somewhere in the UK. I don't think it's Wales. It's like an island off the coast of one of the UK countries. And he finds the peculiar children and like is basically in their world and whatever. So their headmistress, Miss Peregrine, gets injured in the first book and like stays in her bird form. So in the second book, they have to like help her turn back. But basically like she's not able to turn back if she like stays in that position for like more than like 3 days or something. So the whole book takes place over like less than a week of time, I believe. It's a very fast-paced book, pretty good. There was a really bad summary of it, but I don't really want to spoil it because I know it's a more popular series, and this is not a video in which I would typically spoil books. So yeah, that was my fast-paced book. It was good. I liked listening to it. I listened to the audiobook version of it while I would drive to work. It was good stuff. Recommend. Next challenge, Ghost of Christmas Past. Read the longest sitting book on your TBR. At that point in time, the longest sitting book on my TBR was Snow Crash. Snow Crash is, think like Ready Player One, but like written, I want to say like 15 years before. So it's one of the like fathers of the like metaverse sci-fi type genre. Like you have your reality and your like online reality. This book follows 2 main protagonists. We have our first protagonist. His name is Hero Protagonist. The author named him like that on purpose. I think it was pretty goofy. I liked him a lot. And then there was our other protagonist, YT. And basically, there's this like virus drug that's in their like metaverse called Snow Crash, which when like triggered or like opened will like show the user like a ton of like, I don't know if it was like code or what it was, But if you were like a programmer or could like understand coding languages, it would like mess with your like physical brain and like cause you to go into a coma. So basically, the protagonists are trying to figure out like where it came from and to like stop this drug from being a thing anymore. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this sci-fi. But I don't really read sci-fi, but it was a pretty good book to read. I do recommend. It was pretty cool. I don't know why I put off reading it for so long. It was on my TBR for such a long time. I don't know why. I don't remember originally adding it. I don't know when I added it. I don't know why I added it, but it was there and I read it, and now I've finished it. The second to last book that I read was for the Vixen challenge, Read Your Prettiest Book, and I have it with me. This is one of the books that my friend Caitlin sent me in the mail. It is the Priory. I think it's either Priory or Priory. You know what? It's probably Priory. The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Look at how beautiful this cover is. She is real pretty. So I read her all 804 pages, and it is about, you basically have these like two kingdoms on the east and on the west, both with their own stuff going on. So we have Queen Sabrin, who is like basically who everyone believes will keep the Nameless One at bay. The Nameless One being like a dragon who is like trapped for 1,000 some odd years. And in order to continue to protect this realm, the queen must give birth to another heir. And then this line has been going on for like many generations. Sabrin's like bloodline, right? So her bloodline is what keeps this dragon at bay, right? And then on the other side of the world, they actually like the dragons and like want to use their dragon army to fight the bad dragon army, but this side doesn't like dragons, period. So that's a whole thing. And then from the south, there's a girl named Ede who was sent to Sabrin's kingdom to basically protect Sabrin. But they end up falling in love. Oh my god. And it's this whole thing, and there's a lot of different like plot lines and storylines to follow, and a lot of different characters going on, and it's a lot to take on for someone who doesn't typically read fantasy, but I liked it a lot. Once I got the hang of it, I liked it a lot. I do recommend this book. It was a very pretty book. I liked the romance, I liked the cover, I liked the story, I liked the characters, I liked everything. Loved it, 5 out of 5. Probably my favorite book that I read that Caitlin sent me, which I will talk about in another video. And then the last book that I read, which fulfilled the 3 final challenges for the falalalathon bingo, was A Merry Little Meet Cute. So this will fulfill Eggnog, which read a book outside of your comfort zone, because I never really read romance. This is really not my thing to read. Read the group book. This is the group book that the hosts chose. And then Mistletoe, read a book with romance in it. Boom. This is just a content warning. This is a very adult and inappropriate book. So basically, imagine if the Hallmark Channel and P-Hub had a baby, and this book is the product of that. So we have our female main character B and our male main character Nolan. So B is an adult film, and sex worker. And basically what happened was that they're making a movie, like a Hallmark movie. There's a Hallmark movie, basically. It's called the Hope Channel, but there's a Hallmark movie being made. And the female protagonist that was supposed to be in that movie got injured at like a festival or whatever. So the producer, who both produces these Hallmark Christmas movies and also like was scrambling to find a new female protagonist for the movie, picked up a bunch of folders from his desk and showed it to the director. And one of the folders that he did not mean to show the director, was B's folder, which is the adult actress. But the director was like, yeah, I like her. Let's put her in the movie. So the producer is like, oh shoot, not what I meant to do, but okay. So we have this adult actress in this movie, and they have to keep it under wraps because this is like wholesome family content. And if the network finds out, then stuff will go into a flame, right? So her identity is supposed to be kept secret, which is not as easy as you think it is, because Nolan, the main character, happens to be like a long-time subscriber of our female character B. So he knows, but nobody knows that he knows, and he knows that nobody knows that he knows, and they're supposed to keep it under wraps. I'm sorry, I look so sick and nasty. But basically, they fall in love, like for realsies. They fall in love. There is a lot of love scenes in this book. This is definitely not something that I would typically read, but you know what? It was corny. It was a little silly, and it was a little cheesy. But you know what? It was good. It was good. I didn't hate it. I liked it. It was a little predictable at times, but you know what? It's a Hallmark movie. All Hallmark movies are predictable and corny and cheesy, and when you know that context, it's okay. It's valid. And also, I just like these colors as well. But yeah, that was the last book I read, and in doing so, I completed every single challenge in this bingo. Oh yeah! I honestly didn't think that I would be able to do it, but I did it! So, yes, thank you so much to Ash and Lauren for hosting this readathon. They're probably sick of me tagging them on Twitter for all the things that I've completed, but this is the last tag, and then I'm done tagging you people, and I'm out of your inbox now. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you participated in this readathon, let me know if you enjoyed it as much as I did. What did you read for this readathon? Have you read A Merry Little Meet Cute? You know me. You know how I be. Expect more videos in the coming week because I'm in here for 5 days, which means I have plenty of time to film and record and upload videos and schedule videos. So, thank you for watching. If you want, you should probably subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm gonna be your favorite YouTuber ever. Like this video, maybe even leave a comment down below. Okay.